girls, very good to see you. Today we are going to be learning about a nonfiction strategy. So does anyone remember what nonfiction is? So nonfiction is something that is true. So maybe it's about an important person or a place or an animal, but nonfiction books are about something that's true. On the other hand, fiction is something that is fake or is not true and hasn't been proven to be true. So it might be a make-believe place or a make-believe person in a story, but today we're going to be focusing on nonfiction. So I know that we learned about cause and effect before, but we're going to review with the cause and effect video. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up.
I'm having a bad day. When I was walking to school, it started to rain. So I got soaking wet. I forgot my recorder at home. So I couldn't play in music class. In the cafeteria, my shoelaces got untied. I tripped and fell, and I spilled my lunch all over my shirt. What is cause and effect? A cause is why an event happens. The effect is the event that happens because of the cause. When I walked in the rain, I got wet. The cause is walking in the rain, and the effect is getting wet. I couldn't play in music class because I forgot my recorder. The cause is forgetting my recorder, and the effect is that I couldn't play in music class. Sometimes one event can cause a chain of events to happen. My shoelaces were untied, so I tripped and fell, which caused me to spill my lunch. One event can cause one event after another. Sometimes there are many causes to one event. Yesterday, Mia was late to school because she overslept. Then, she couldn't find her backpack, so she missed the bus. The effect was that Mia was late to school, but a few things caused Mia to be late to school. I guess everyone has bad days. How do you find causes and effects as you read? When you read, think about what happens and try to connect events and facts together. Look for special words that give clues about causes and effects. If, then, so that, since, because, due to, and as a result, all give clues about causes and effects. Sometimes the author describes the effects before the causes, so it's a good idea to take notes as you read. Cool! This book is about hippopotamuses. Hippos live in areas of Africa that can get really hot. As a result, they spend a lot of time cooling off in rivers and lakes. Hippos can see and breathe while they're mostly underwater because their eyes, ears, and nose are high on their heads. Due to their large size, hippos can walk along the bottom of some rivers. To protect themselves from sunburn, hippos give off a red, oily sunscreen that covers their skin. That's why their skin looks pink sometimes. You can ask yourself questions to figure out causes and effects. What is one effect of the hippo's large size? They can walk on the bottom of rivers and lakes. What causes hippos to look pink? They give off a red, oily sunscreen that covers their skin. There are many causes of my bad day, and the effect is that I'm in a bad mood. I just want this day to be over. Let's go home, Moby.
Okay, so now that we reviewed about cause and effect, does anyone know what cause is? Cause is the reason why something happens. So it might be a statement, or it might be a situation, and then the effect is the result of what happened. So maybe our cause and effect is Sally went outside in the rain, and the effect is now that she's all wet. Or Bobby ate too much food, so the effect is that he has a bellyache. So our cause is the reason why something happened. So Bobby ate too much, and now the effect is the result. So now he has a bellyache because he ate too much. So our steps when coming up with cause and effect are: number 1, read the story. Number 2, think of what the effect of a situation may be. If we're reading about somebody who is running too fast, we can think about what's going to happen if he runs too fast. Maybe he'll fall, maybe he'll get scared. We have to think about what the effect may be. Number 3 is write down the cause and effect. So then we're going to write on a chart the cause and then the effect of that cause. So some words that might tell us about a cause and effect statement might be according, if then, as a result, then, in order to. So maybe Johnny sells papers in order to pay for a new toy. Or because, due to, for this reason, so, since, this is why, and therefore. So maybe another one would be Johnny played in the dirt, so he has to take a shower. So the cause is Johnny played in the dirt, and now our effect is that he has to take a shower. That's the result of the cause. But not all the time. We won't have all these words all the time. Sometimes we have to use our brains and think what is going to happen next. What is going to be the effect? So good readers ask themselves what will happen and why. They look at the important words such as like, then, and so. Okay, so I have a book that we read before. And if you didn't read this book, I'm sure that we can all remember a type of book like spiders. This book is a nonfiction book teaching us about spiders. So what we're going to do today is we're going to read a new story, but first we're going to review with an old book that we read. So this book is Spiders by Laura Marsh. So the first statement that I chose says, many spiders have some sort of dangerous venom. So that is a cause. So now we have to figure out what's the effect. So if many spiders have some sort of dangerous venom, an effect would be that people can become scared of them. So that's the result of the cause. Okay, so now our next one is spiders have oil on their bodies. So let's think. If a spider has oil on their bodies, what might be the result of that? What could that help them with? So the effect I chose was that they don't stick to their own web. So since they have oil on them, the effect is that they don't stick to their own web. And the last one I have is spiders don't have ears. So let's think. If spiders don't have ears, how are they going to hear if someone's coming? Well, the effect is that the hairs on their bodies help them hear. Okay, boys and girls, so now that we reviewed with this strategy and we know our steps, that we have to first read the story, think of what the effect is, and then write down the cause and effect. We're going to read a new story today, and together we are going to come up with the cause and effects in the story, and we are going to look out for these important words, and we're going to use our thinking brains to come up with our own cause and effects. Are you ready? Okay, boys and girls, we're going to read Sea Turtles by Laura Marsh. It's the same author as our spider book, so now we're going to be learning about sea turtles. Okay, so let's think. What do we think we're going to learn about sea turtles? Think to yourself. Let's make a prediction. My prediction is that we're going to learn about how sea turtles lay eggs and how sea turtles can swim, because I want to know how their fins work. Okay, are we ready? Do you have your predictions? Okay. What hatches on land but spends its life in the sea? What starts out the size of a ping pong ball but can grow up to 7 feet long? A sea turtle. Sea turtles are graceful swimmers in the water. Their flippers move like wings. Okay, so right away, I came up with one. That sea turtles have flippers that move like wings. So sea turtles have flippers that move like wings, and the effect of that is that they can swim fast. Okay, boys and girls, so I'm going to do the first few cause and effects by myself, and you're going to watch, and then we'll do some together. So our first one is that sea turtles have flippers that move like wings. So that is our cause. That's our situation. And the effect of their flippers helps them swim fast, okay? Okay, so our next, let's keep on going in the story. Sea turtles travel the world in warm ocean waters. They are one of the few reptiles that live in the sea. A sleek body helps the turtle move easily through the water. The scales on its shell are called scutes. The back flippers steer the turtle as it swims. They are also used to dig nests in the sand. A sea turtle has lungs because it breathes air. A sea turtle holds its breath underwater. So there's another one. A sea turtle has lungs, like you and me, and breathes air. So our cause is sea turtles has lungs and breathes air. So they have to hold their breath underwater so they can breathe. So our effect of having lungs is holding their breath. Okay. Sea turtles can't pull their head and limbs into their shells like land turtles can. Their large, powerful flippers act like paddles. Scientists believe some sea turtles live 80 years or more, but they're not sure. Meet the turtle. There are 7 kinds of sea turtles in the world. Each has its own special features. The loggerhead is the most common sea turtle in the southeastern United States. It gets its name from its large head. The flatback has a flat body. It's the only sea turtle that doesn't live in the United States waters. It lives near Australia. Does anyone know what Australia is? It is a continent. Good. The olive ridley has an olive-colored shell. It is shaped like a heart. Okay, let's keep going. The hawk shell can't dive deep. It spends most of its time on the water's surface. The green turtle has a small head. Kemp's ridley likes shallow waters. So shallow waters are like the low end of a pool. It's the world's most endangered sea turtle. Does anyone know what endangered sea turtle is? Endangered is at risk of dying out. So maybe they have a lot of predators that are after them, or they can't find enough food, but that means we only have a few left. The leatherback doesn't have a hard shell. Its skin is rubbery like leather with small bones underneath. Okay, nest building. A female sea turtle comes on land to lay her eggs. She usually returns to the same beach where she hatched. Scientists aren't sure how sea turtles know where to go. They think sea turtles know by instinct. Okay, so what can we write? What would be a cause and effect? So how about female sea turtles lay their eggs So female sea turtles lay their eggs. Let's see what the effect is. Let's keep reading. The sea turtle digs a hole with her back flippers. She lays her eggs and covers them with sand. Then she returns to the sea. So the effect of the female sea turtle laying her eggs is that she keeps them warm. Okay? So our female sea turtle lays her eggs and then she keeps them warm. Good job. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, so now you're going to do this with me. So you are going to take the worksheet that I gave you, labeled cause and effect. You can either print it out if you're able to print at your home, or you can just look at it on your computer, and you can get a highlighter or a pen or marker, and you can underline or highlight on your chart as we go along. Or you could just look at your chart and listen to the video or use your pointer finger, okay? Are we ready? Let's keep reading. Oh, baby, crack! The eggs hatch after 50 to 70 days. Tiny turtles called hatchlings crawl out of their eggshells. They are less than 3 inches long. So, the first one on your paper is going to say, the eggs hatch 50 to 70 days later. So you can highlight as I write, or you can just follow with your finger, okay? So the eggs hatch 50 to 70 days later. So our cause is that the eggs hatch 50 to 70 days later, and the effect is that they're ready to be born. Good job. They are ready to be born. Very good. Okay, so this is the first one on your sheet that we're doing together now. The eggs hatch 50 to 70 days later. You can take your highlighter and highlight it if you have it printed out. Or if you're on your computer, you can just follow with your finger or have your mom or dad help you read it. Okay? And then our effect, we can highlight that too. Or we can follow it with our finger. They are ready to be born. That is the effect. Okay, let's keep reading. Hatchlings usually crawl toward the sea at night. In the dark, they are hidden from predators. The little turtles follow the brightest light. The line where the sky meets the ocean is the brightest natural light on a beach. If the hatchlings follow this light, they will make it to the sea. So, this is another one. We can do it together. They follow the light to the sea. That is our cause. The sea turtles follow the light to the sea. And our effect is once it is dark, they can hide from predators. So once it is dark, they can hide from predators. Very good. Okay, so again, you can follow with me. We're on the second one on your list. Take your pointer finger out. Count the first one. Now we're on the second one, and it says, they follow the sunlight to the ocean. And our effect is once it is dark, they can hide from predators so that they remain safe. So you can, again, highlight, or you can just read or follow along. The same thing is on my poster that's on yours, okay? Big and small. The smallest sea turtles are the Kemp's Ridleys and the Olive Ridley. Adults are about 2 feet long and weigh up to 100 pounds. The largest sea turtle is the leatherback. It can grow up to be 7 feet long and weigh more than 2,000 pounds. That's 10 men put together. On the menu, munch, munch, what's for lunch? Most sea turtles eat plants and animals. They dine on algae. Let's sound it out together. Algae. Algae. Algae is simple, non-flowering plants. It's green and it could be fuzzy and it's underwater. They dine on algae and sea grasses. They also munch on crab and conch shells. Jellyfish are a favorite food for many sea turtles. But plastic trash can look like jellyfish in the ocean, and that spells trouble. Swallowing trash can hurt and even kill a sea turtle. So our next one is that there's pollution in the ocean. There is pollution like bags, like plastic bags in the ocean. So what's an effect of plastic bags in the ocean? Sea turtles think they are jellyfish and eat them. Sea turtles think they are jellyfish. And now they're going to eat them. And they can get very sick. So we're on the third one on your list. We can sound it out. The first word is there. There. There is pollution in the ocean. So we're on our worksheet, we can highlight there is pollution in the ocean like plastic bags. And we can highlight our effect too. Sea turtles think they are jellyfish and they eat them. And they can choke on the bags. Okay? Danger! Trash isn't the only danger to sea turtles. Fishing nets and hungry animals can harm them too. Building lights confuse hatchlings so they don't reach the sea. Sometimes people even step on sea turtles' necks by accident. Next one is that building lights look like the sunlight that leads the hatchlings to the sea. Building lights look like the sun. Okay, boys and girls, we are on the fourth one on your paper. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one. The building lights look like the sunlight that leads the hatchlings to the ocean. So we're looking for the word building. Building. Okay, let's sound it out. B-il-d-ing. Building. Very good. So let's highlight or point to building lights look like the sea that lead the hatchlings to the ocean. Very good. And what is our result? What is our effect? The hatchlings will go the wrong way. Very good. Hatchlings will go the wrong way. Very good. So the building lights look like the sun, so the hatchlings will go the wrong way. Sea turtle rescue. In 2010, a giant oil spill leaked into the Gulf of Mexico. Oil covered sea animals and washed up on beaches. Oil is dangerous to people and wildlife. So our next cause is that there was an oil spill. So let's write down, there was an oil spill. Okay, there was an oil spill. That's icky oil in the ocean that hurts the plants and animals. Okay, so we can highlight, there was an oil spill. Very good. Okay, that is our cause. Now, what is going to be the result of an oil spill? So the effect is that animals got sick and covered in oil. Animals got sick and covered in oil. Very good. So the cause is that there was an oil spill, and the effect is that animals got sick and covered in oil. Very good, boys and girls. People in charge of a sea turtle rescue program in Louisiana saved many sea turtles. The rescuers cleaned the turtles and gave them medicine. People cared for them until they could return to the sea. Very good. So, our last one is that the cause is rescuers gave the sea turtles a bath. Rescuers gave the sea turtles a bath. Okay, so I need you to think. If they gave a sea turtle a bath and medicine, how is that going to make them feel? Are they going to get better? Are they going to get worse? Are they clean or dirty? What do you think? Yeah, the effect is that they got all better. Very good. Okay, boys and girls. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to keep on reading. Safekeeping. You don't need to work at a sea turtle hospital to help sea turtles. Here are a few things you can do to keep them safe. Pick up trash on the beach. Don't let go of balloons in the air because they find their way back into the ocean and then sea turtles can choke on them. Turn off the lights so that the sea turtles can't see them and lead them the wrong way. If there is a sign at a beach that says there are sea turtles nesting here, don't go there because you can step on them by accident. And tell your classmates about what you learned. Awesome job today, boys and girls. You did so good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to review real quick. So the cause is the situation or problem that is happening, and the effect is the result. So today we learned about sea turtles. Look at all these causes and all the effects. So now what you can do is when you are at home, you can think, what is going to be the result of this problem? If you don't brush your teeth, then you may get cavities. That's the effect. If you don't eat your vegetables, then you won't be healthy. You need to think about your effects that you do with your causes every single day. Good job, boys and girls. Normally in the classroom, I would collect your paper to see what you learned. But since we're not together today, you can put your paper aside or you can close your computer if you didn't print it out. It was very good seeing you guys. Have a great day. Bye.